YouTube. I am on the train to the airport. It is about 4:15 a.m. and I'm catching a flight this morning up to Kansas City, Missouri, where I am picking up my new to me used new car, the next supercar. I guess it's a supercar. I've crossed over to the dark side and I have decided to go with a JDM car. The owner is going to be picking me up in the car and we will go get all the paperwork and financials and all that stuff squared away, and hopefully by noon I should be on the road back to Texas for like an 8.5 hour road trip or something. So I'm excited. I've been nervous and excited like all week, and the closer we get, the more excited I get. So this is a car, another bucket list car for me, and this one might be a keeper. We'll see. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm just going to absolutely love this car forever and ever. So. Holy crap, this thing must be made by Tesla. This thing like took off out of the station. Here at the gate, just waiting. I'm here pretty early, so there's nobody around. But so the cat's out of the bag. The Pantera has been sold. It is now on the East Coast with its new owner and sharing a garage with an AC Cobra and a GT40. So she's in good hands. She's in the right spot. She's got a good home. I'm happy for the new owner. I think he's going to really enjoy that car and use it as it should be used. So I'm glad it went to him. So when I was looking for the next car to replace the Pantera, I wanted something with a little bit more usability, you know, everyday kind of usability. This car pretty much checks all of those boxes. It's gonna be such a neat car. I'm gonna use this car quite a bit. So if you are in the DFW area and you're going to all these shows and stuff, you will see me out there. You'll see this car. So be on the lookout. Here in Kansas City, and we're gonna go outside and you'll be seeing the car right when I see it. So this will be the first time. He said he's outside waiting for me. Here we go. I see him down the way here. Here we go. All right, bank stuff is done. I officially own it. Here it is. Here she is. Looks even better in the sun. We're gonna go load some parts and hit the road. I just left the guy's house, stopped by the closest gas station, filled her up. We are starting 118,998 miles on this thing. We're gonna start the 8.5 hour drive back to Texas. I've been driving this thing a little bit since I got in from the airport when we stopped at the bank, and it drives like a dream so far. I've just, you know, kind of taking it easy, feeling it out. It definitely takes a little bit of getting used to with the shifter and stuff, but the clutch is really light in this car. But overall, I mean, it really feels like a newer car. It's definitely a different feel than what I'm used to with these older cars that I've had. I'm gonna set up the GPS, put in my route, and we're gonna hit the highway. I flew in this morning like super early, and he actually drove this out, picked me up, and then did some paperwork. I'm hitting the highway. I will. Hey, thank you. You take care. I just pulled up, really like the car. Let's do this.
has been awesome. The cruise control doesn't work. I knew that. I was kind of hoping that it was something silly and it would work, but that's the only thing I wish worked right now. AC's blowing cold. The stereo needs some attention, and the speakers, this little one right here is the only speaker that actually works. I don't think there's even speakers in the doors right now. Minor stuff I can mess with when I get home, but I mean the car is smooth. We're just coasting along. I'm averaging probably 70, 75. It's a great little car. I'm getting tons of looks in this car. Dare I say more than I did in the Pantera? I don't know. I think a lot more people connect with this car, being that it's a lot newer than the Pantera was. So, you know, a lot of the older guys, if they're real hot rod guys, would know that car, where, you know, a lot of people will remember these sitting on the showroom floors in the early 90s and, you know, all the way through 2000s. I've got to fix the door handles because the driver's door handle, it's notorious for having that plastic piece on the bottom break off. So, you know, I got to put the window down and reach out and open from the outside. Not a big deal. Thankfully, there are so many aftermarket companies that make better parts for the parts that are notorious for failing on these cars. It really just needs a good wash and a good interior detail. This thing is just going to come alive on the inside here. It will make a world of difference. So when I get to Wichita here pretty soon, I'm going to have to pull over, get something to eat, something to drink. I have had 1 cup of coffee at the airport this morning. That was around 5:30, and that's all I've had all day. So I'm definitely feeling it. I have to get out, stretch my legs, and get some food in my body. Bit of vibration, especially at like highway speeds and stuff. So tomorrow I think one of the first things I'll do is head down to Discount Tire, have those guys just check the balance on all the wheels. Who knows, maybe one of the little weights fell off, or 1 or 2 of them. Not a big deal. I mean, it's not vibrating horribly bad on the drive. It's just, it's a little bit, I can feel it. This route home is really lame, but there's nothing to really see. There's actually an area where you can pull off and park and look at cows, just like a herd of cows just chilling in the field. All right, I guess if you just really needed to stretch your legs and needed to get out of the car, that's probably the perfect spot. But I see cows all the time in Texas, so I don't need to pull over in Kansas to see them. Not much of anything to see here. Nothing to see here! finally got to stop at Del Taco and get my chicken soft tacos that I love so much. And I even grabbed a few to take home. Hopefully they keep for a little while longer.
1/2 mile. Turn right on
Yes,
South
yes,
I-35 Service Road.
I
Then
know where
turn
I-35
left.
is. I just came off there. Somebody said these cars ruin you, and I understand now what they mean, because it's so comfortable and easy to drive, and it's just a great overall car. It's hard to go into anything else after being in this car. I am almost home. Coming up on 540 miles for the day. This has been about an 19 hour day for me so far. That's long, but totally worth it. I'm extremely lucky to have found this car and to have been able to purchase this car. This is another bucket list car for me, but this, I can already tell you right now, this is probably one that's going to stick around for quite a while, because it is that much fun to drive. It's very simplistic. I have every creature comfort I would ever need. It's comfortable. This car is easy to maintain. You can get parts for it. I don't know how expensive those parts are going to be, but I'll soon find out. But if this is a project you'd like to see, progress on, please hit subscribe, hit like, follow along. I'll be posting on Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay hungry, stay foolish.